Miller was a simple, hard-working man with a heart full of love and loyalty, especially for his ailing mother. She was everything to him. For months, he toiled day and night, saving every rupee he could. Eventually, he managed to collect 5 lakh rupees to get her proper treatment. He carefully placed the money in a cupboard, hopeful that this effort would give his mother a new chance at life. But behind the walls of his home, betrayal was silently growing. His wife, Elizabeth, was living a double life. While Miller was out earning and sacrificing, she was involved with another man named Joy, a cunning and greedy individual who had no morals, only desires. Together, they planned to steal the money Miller had saved and escape to begin a new life elsewhere. One afternoon, while Miller was out buying medicine for his mother, Elizabeth made her move. She took the 5 lakh rupees from the cupboard, packed a few valuables, and vanished with Joy, leaving behind only silence and shattered dreams. When Miller returned and discovered the betrayal, his world collapsed. The money was gone. His wife had disappeared. His mother's eyes, once full of hope, were now filled with silent pain. Despite all efforts to find Elizabeth, she was gone, along with every ounce of trust Miller had ever given. Weeks turned into months. His mother passed away, and Miller, he became a shadow of himself. Years later, fate showed its strange sense of justice. Miller heard rumors of Elizabeth living in misery. Joy had eventually betrayed her too, stolen everything from her and abandoned her to rot in poverty and regret. Now, the woman who once dreamed of a lavish life was selling cheap items on the roadside in a small town. One day during a business trip to that very town, Miller saw her. Sitting on the roadside in torn clothes with hollow eyes, Elizabeth was a ghost of her former self. But Miller didn't approach her as himself. Instead, he took on a new identity, a businessman with a helping hand. He showed her kindness, offered her work, a place to stay, and slowly earned her trust again. She didn't recognize him. After months of playing along, Miller took her to the house where his mother had spent her last days. Once inside, he locked the door and faced her. "Do you recognize me now?" he asked. Elizabeth froze. "Miller?" "Yes," he said, his voice calm but cold. "The man you betrayed. The man whose mother died because you stole her only hope." She collapsed to the floor, sobbing, begging for forgiveness. But Miller's heart had turned to stone. "I won't hurt you," he said, "because your punishment is your life now. Loneliness, poverty, and regret. That's your justice. And I'll live knowing that every day you wake up remembering what you did." Then he turned and walked away. Behind him, Elizabeth screamed his name, but it was too late. The price of betrayal had been paid in full.